Yes! Oh, thank God. Thank you. Priestess.
Oh, that's nice. She's got, like, little ruffly sleeves.
Yeah, it's nice. I wonder how the other ones look.
Me too.
I'm not gonna play it.
But, you know, I hope the demon girl has, like, a sexy nun outfit. Just to go with her lingerie, which she wears normally.
Yeah. Yata.
Forgive me.
Ah, that voice, and her hood fell down. That's Rhea? What is a grave robber doing here, of all places? The temple doesn't have anything precious to steal. She robs graves, not people.
Yeah.
She's heading for the crypt. All of the ancient artifacts are stored down there. Those relics are priceless.
Well, she is a grave robber.
Where are the other priests? I don't see any. I'm not going to send that acolyte.
Acolyte?
Yeah, I don't know.
Acolyte.
I know how to say it.
Oh, okay.
I just started saying it wrong. And then my brain was like, shit, fuck. She'd eat that priestess alive. I suppose it's all up to me. She had already pulled her hood back and disappeared. I have to catch up to her. I round the corner and gasp when I find Rhea has stopped. I tuck myself on the other side of the corner and peer around. She doesn't know I'm here. Good. I watch Rhea look in both directions and then reach for her. The donation box? How low do you have to be to steal money from charity? This is unforgivable. I don't know for a fact that she's stealing. I shouldn't accuse her before catching her in the act. I hold my breath and watch as Rhea lifts this Wow. Okay. But instead of reaching into the donation box, she reaches into her bag, pulls out a fistful of coins, and drops them into the box. She repeats this until her satchel is empty. I blink. She was donating money, not stealing it? But she did steal the music. But why was she covering herself up with a hood? Why sneak in here to do this? I was so caught up in my own thoughts that I didn't have time to move before Rhea saw me.
You! What are you doing here?
I work here. The donation box is back to its original condition, looking completely untouched. Perhaps Rhea didn't realize I saw what she just did.
A better marriage than to the cemetery, at least. Stay out of my way.
She glares at me as she disappears around the corner. I'm dazed by what I just witnessed. It seems like a bad thing. No.
Was it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You don't even look upset. Is the thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes I guess if their health is low, but their morale isn't that low. Like, the morale is what determines their facial expression.
Mm. All is quiet in the temple today, except for the hurried footsteps of a visitor. I don't have to see her. I don't have to see her face or hear her voice. Rhea's here. I barely caught her this time. Rhea? The cloaked figure shows. And then finally... She's there! Donating again? She doesn't reply, but she stands completely still, so I had a chance to walk right up behind her. Why do you do this? Why in secret?
That is not your concern.
She starts to leave again. Wait! Please tell me, Rhea? She didn't stop. She keeps walking away from me at a fast pace. I rush up behind her. Wait, please! She starts running away at top speed. Dang, she's like sprinting. I can hardly keep up with her. You've done so much.
She's doing
for
a
the
Naruto
city.
run.
Like her arms.
Arms back, yeah.
Perfect. For us! She turns around the corner and I fear losing her. I turn the same corner as fast as I can. For me! I run at full force into the shrine. Tumbling to the ground, the candles and offering rattles. Fuck.
You fool elf! You'll get me caught!
She rushes over to me and crouches down to pick up the relics off the floor. I stare up at her as I help her to restore the shrine.
Stop making such a mess of things! If the priests find me, they'll send for the gods or kill me themselves. Is that what you want?
Please, Rhea, please put the music back on. She stops cleaning and looks at me. She looks angry. But I don't believe she truly is.
Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, no, not really. She starts to back up to leave, but I grab at her clothes, what little there is.
Her very poorly,
constructed,
fastened clothes.
Tell me why you do this. I will chase you down every time until you do.
Why does it matter why I do this?
Because I want the truth to replace the lies I've heard about the infamous grave robber Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider Lara Croft.
All I have are the horror stories. I don't want them anymore. I want to know who you really are. She locks eyes with me in a long pause.
You want to know me so badly? You want to hear every gory detail? Or should I spare you with the short version? I grew up as the daughter of a noblewoman with 2 elder sisters. I was told that we lived in a large, rich mansion, as many nobles do. But I do not remember those days. No. All I remember are the alleyways and the streets of Low Town. Fighting for a rotten apple from a rat and then giving it to my sisters so we might see another day.
But you were nobility.
My father died, and that left my mother with nothing. Our lives were up to the fate of our rich uncle, another noble. That man, however, did not care about us. He evicted us from our own home, and threw us to the streets so that he could own all of our property. Greed is what made us homeless. Since this is the short version, I will not tell you how my mother or sisters died. Suffice to say that I spent most of my life in Lowtown alone.
I tremble from her explanation.
And she's just like smiling casually. Just whatevs.
So much has happened to her.
Forgive me if I have no respect for these noble men. Forgive me for wanting to make right in the world by taking what they hold so selfishly and giving it to those who actually need it.
You got that
like
accent
Robin
back.
Hood.
It went southern for a bit, but then you got it back.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is, to be honest.
I think it's supposed to be a Jersey accent.
Is it? I don't think so.
It kind of sounds like it.
Whatever.
Like in a TV show, but not like a particularly
not like a real person.
Yeah.
Like a 90s anime Jersey accent.
Yeah. Oh, Rhea. She is a survivor unlike any other. I couldn't help but reach for her. My hands cup her face. But the next second she stands up and away from me. My hands left dangling in the air, just hanging.
I cannot stay any longer. I cannot be found.
She runs down the hallway and disappears completely. My hands drop to my lap, and I sob quietly to myself. She wasn't just the city's hero. She was mine as well.
Great. So she's Robin Hood, basically.
Yeah,
that's cool.
literally. She's Robin.
But like Robin Graves.
Robin Grave. That's her name.
Robin Graves. That's my drag name. Robin
That's
Graves.
actually a really
That actually
great.
is really good. Probably it already exists. Probably someone's thought of that.
Yeah.
But if not, Robin Graves.
I hear some of the priestesses scream behind me, and then I see a cloaked woman run past me, almost like a blur, out of the temple sanctum. Rhea! I run after her and see her duck behind a sacred altar. Why is she hiding? Where is she? Several city guards run into the sanctum with their swords bared. Searching high and low, they're after her. You there, priestess! Did you see a woman in a dark hood run in here? Yes, I did. Where did she go? I sob and point to the door across the room. She ran into me and out that door, sirs. They nod at each other and waste no time following my ruse. They charge through the side door, which would lead them right outside. Hopefully they think she left the temple entirely. The holy sanctum grows quiet again with the guards gone and all the priestesses having fled. I look back to the altar where Leah is hiding. It's okay now. They're gone. I hear her rustle and then show herself. She stands, but as soon as she's on 2 feet, she collapses and moans. Rhea!
My leg! It's my leg.
I run over to her and lean by her side. She hisses and grabs at her lower leg. What's wrong with it? Is it broken?
No, those bastards got me.
I lifted her cloak to see her bare leg. I freeze at the sight.
Beautiful.
But I have no time to be embarrassed, because this is a horrible cut. It's disgusting. Hold on, I can take care of this. Priestesses are trained in healing. That's what our class is for.
Hurry before anyone finds us.
I walked over to the nearby table with a white cloth and medicine. This may sting a little, but it'll help you. Just hold on. I was so done with this game. Just 2 more roots. 2 more roots. I look up at her and our eyes meet. I'm on fire!
Thank you. But I must go.
She stands up and wobbles a little bit. I hope she'll be okay like that. I can check your wound the next time you come here. Is that okay?
There will be no next time.
On heart level?
I cannot ever return here.
What? No!
The priestesses know me now, and the gods will search here. I'm sorry.
That's like a combination of 8 different accents.
I know, it's Fantasyland, so she can sound like anything, whatever I want. She's from a made-up country, where people speak in a made-up accent.
Where will you go? When will I see you again?
Do not worry. You will see me again soon.
I'm feeling so miserable, so I decide to go to the bar.
Nice.
And the patrons are a lot more annoying. A playboy bard was strumming his lute, serenading to anything with 2 legs. Who could that be?
What a beautiful voice.
Oh, here is a very fine lady. Oh, how are you on this day? Oh, gods bless him. He's singing at me. I'm not interested, sorry. Oh, I am smitten to the ground with her sultry little I said, I'm not interested. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to have a drink, saying poo. Oh, I can tell by her demeanor that she's itching to be near her. What? No, I'm not. Go away. A dagger whooshes between the 2 of us and wedges into the wooden pillar next to us. I'm glad I saw that and I was like, is my mind just being dumb again? And then it was like, no.
That's what it says.
That's what it says, neck to us. The bard's lute plucks a discord from being so frightened.
I think probably nobody played this game before it was released. Not in its entirety.
Yeah. Were they press enter? I look over. Rhea! She walks between the bard and I with the dagger.
She's with me.
The bard gulps and looks sheepish. He bows and runs away as fast as he can, taking his music with him.
Pushy, aren't they?
'Cause who knows, these...
These spirited hearts.
Rhea! I jump up and put my arms around her neck. She laughs and lets herself hug me. I'm so happy to see her. Oh, thank you, thank you. He was just so bothersome. I wish a hot girl would come up and, like...
Me too, but, like, specifically one that I knew and was already kind of in love with.
Yeah, and they would... Anytime a guy talks to me and I'm trying to not talk to people.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That would be great. I know. He does that every night. You're new around here, I suppose.
Yes, just a little. Can I buy you a drink as a thank you?
Of course.
She smiles and pulls a chair. We laugh and drink and share stories about her adventures in a graveyard. One time, the skeleton was playing the piano. The xylophone.
The skeleton was playing the piano. Audience at home, Katie did like xylophone playing motions as she said piano. Very similar, very easy to get mixed up, but not the same instrument.
I know. It's just like, because I couldn't think of the word xylophone in that moment, so it's just like, piano.
Yeah, God, there was somebody I met. I don't remember when or where, but they, like, sincerely believed that the word xylophone was pronounced exileophone.
Oh my God.
And, I met her at college. She goes to an Ivy League school. And she sincerely thought that the word xylophone, and English was her first language, and she sincerely thought that the word xylophone was pronounced exileophone, and we were just casually talking about music, and she was like, oh yeah, and like the xylophone, and I thought she was joking, so I laughed, and then she just was like, had this blank expression on her face, like, what are you laughing at?
Right.
And she didn't believe me. She was like, but it's an X.
Exileophone. Like exile. Exileophone.
Exileophone, like Executor. The Pokemon.
Yeah. If I go too fast, I'm gonna miss important details. I'm taking a leisurely stroll in the nearby forest. Sometimes I take a walk here just to clear my mind. The beauty of nature simply astounds me sometimes.
Yeah, check out that sick butterfly.
Yeah, and that ladybug. Butterfly. Over there's the ladybug. Yeah. There's some weird pink bug on the other side. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Who knows? I hear a twig snap behind me, and I whip around. What?
Hello, Poot!
Rhea, what are you doing here? She says nothing and walks up to me. What?
Would you like to see my hideout?
I gasp. Would she really show me something that important? Is this it? Is she finally letting me into her life? Yes, I would love to. I say it without so much conviction. I had always wondered where Rhea lived. Since she seemed to hate Lowtown so much, it made so much sense now.
I feel like Lowtown is not a place that many people like.
Yeah, it's probably why it's called Lowtown and not Hightown.
Yeah, like Lowtown, where the guys are drips. Lowtown, Lowtown, where relationships are no go. Down on Lowtown.
Good job, us.
Yeah. I was in that musical. It was fun.
I know, I saw you.
Yeah, but I'm telling the audience at home.
Okay.
That I was in that musical once and it was fun.
Okay. Did you build this?
Yes, slowly. And then all at once.
She looks back at me as she opens the front door, which we can't see. It still looks like the woods to me.
I'm sorry it is a mess.
No, it's all right. The end of my sentence fades out like the music as Rhea nears me. I gotta point it out every time. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because it's just so
In
blatant.
case we didn't notice.
It's just so blatant.
Yeah.
And it's just like, they didn't even try.
Yeah, it doesn't even fade out, it just stops.
It just stops. She wasn't just letting me into her home, she was letting me into her heart.
Pooh.
I hesitate. From how she said my name, it was so. Rhea suddenly moves towards me, pushing me against the wall of the hut. Her mouth is covering mine in a forceful kiss. All of these ladies are
So forceful.
Yeah.
So aggressive.
This feeling is like nothing I've ever felt. My body's reacting so strongly to her touch that I want to cry. That's not a good thing. After what seems like ages, she finally pulls away from me, her hand running against my cheek. She breathes against me.
I'm sorry. I could not help myself.
What does this mean? Did Rhea love me?
I don't know. Did you like it?
I cannot feel my limbs. My heart feels like it's about to leap out of my bosom. I know.
Okay. Yeah,
Sometimes-
you would know.
Yeah.
You would know that word.
Yeah. Sometimes I just say words wrong because it's funny.
It's usually funny whether you do it on purpose or not.
Yeah. Exileophone.
Then, yes?
Oh, Rhea. Her smile drifts away from her face and floats away
Like
in
the
the
Cheshire
breeze.
Cat.
As she's turned serious again, I want her to kiss me again.
There isn't much I want in this world. I've resigned myself to need nothing and to sell whatever I can. But you, sweet elf, you are the one thing I want that I would never give away.
My entire body rips.
Just does like a body roll. Say you want me to?
I do, Rhea. I do. So very, very much. My legs are cramping up. I bring her head onto mine for another kiss.
That's a weird way to phrase that.
It is. It's just like you bring her head.
Head.
Just like, get over here, goddammit. She is surprised at first, but then goes with it. I had no idea I could feel this way. I'm such a naughty priestess. Ooh.
My, you can be pretty bold.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Stay with me. Here.
But I look around, unsure if it is even safe. It's dangerous to have sex in the woods.
I'll protect you. You'll never have to worry once, I promise you.
A smile slowly creeps in.
There are
smile.
smiles all over the place in the woods.
It's the same smile that left her face earlier. It just wanders onto mine. I know, Rhea. I know. And I finally got my wish to be with her. I was going to follow her wherever she went, because I loved her too.
Great. Great! Congratulations.
Congrats. Wow. Engaged to her, we barely even fucking know her.
My tummy hurts.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Everything is terrible and I hate
Everything is terrible. And it's all Spirited Heart's fault.
Basically.
We're outlaws. Why do I still have to pay taxes?
That's a good point. I wanted to ask you,
Yes, Rhea?
would you marry me?
Oh, Rhea, now is your chance to get married.
All right. I don't mind if I do.
I want to marry you too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really?
They all say that. That's so weird. Who says that?
I stayed with
I don't
Rhea in
know.
her forest hut, but even though I lived in nature, I couldn't sleep at night knowing that she was off robbing graves and putting her life in danger. I begged Rhea to stop stealing, even if she donated it to charity. I told her that there were other ways we could help the less fortunate, and she eventually saw my side.
Wow, it's like we're
Instead
Maid
of
Marian.
stealing, we opted to volunteer at
Basically.
poorhouses and grew food to personally hand out to starving children. Society quickly forgot the infamous grave robber Rhea, and knew only of Rhea, the pure-hearted, and the generous elf who was always by her side.
Wow, not even Poop the generous elf? That's pretty trash.
To be fair, they would have had to voice that, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
But, like, they should have assumed that that character would be named Poop when they created the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
That's really their fault.
Okay, one more down. Awesome.
Oh, it's so close.
Great.